We're in Oregon here at Ted Federici Field on the campus of Clay High School as we get ready to do battle here, but two big-time rivalries as we've got the Northwood Rangers getting ready to take on the Stritch Cardinals here on the Toledo Sports Network football game of the week. Hi, folks. Mick Gonzalez here. I tell you what, anytime you see these two teams do battle against each other, you know there's a lot more than just pride on the line. These two teams have been rivals for as long as anyone can remember. And I tell you, it's no different here tonight in the latest installment. As you got Mike Vallejo quarterbacking the Rangers, and you've got, of course, Joe Sine quarterbacking the Cardinals, and we know that it's going to be a big-time battle on the offense for each of these schools as they both look to improve their records here tonight. So it's the Rangers and the Cardinals. We'll have the opening kickoff when we come back here on the Toledo Sports Network High School Football Game of the Week right here on CW13. And I tell you what, if it's Northwood and Cardinals, you know it's a rivalry.
Go Cardinals! Go Rangers!
Northwood will be kicking off here. They'll be going right to left as you look at your screen in their road white jerseys with blue and gold trim. Cardinal Stritch with their home black with red and then white trim and white numerals. And the red trim on the pants. As we get ready to go here, Mick Gonzalez here. Temporarily solo, but we'll be joined by guests here through the broadcast. So we look forward to that as well. So we await the opening kickoff here for tonight's game. And here's the boot. Going to be grabbed at about the 20-yard line. Going over the right side now, over the 30 to about the 31. Nice return there by Chris Blazevich. And they'll set up for a nice field position here for the Cardinals as they have the ball first and 10. They'll spot the ball at the 32-yard line here of their own. Opening drive here to start this ball game. The weather is cleared up a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to get this one in before it changes. Right now it's very windy as the wind is blowing very hard, and we've had rain during the day today, and it's supposed to rain again later tonight, but hopefully we'll get this one in before then. Rolling out over here. Here's the pass, tipped and nearly picked off. Oh my goodness. As Trenton Bestgrove is getting the nod here tonight. We were expecting Joe Sine, but that did not happen as we've got Bestgrove ready to go, or Bestgrove rather, ready to go here for the Cardinals. Second down and 10, the ball at their own 32. In the shotgun. Bestgrove's got trips out to the right. Takes the snap, he's going to hand the ball off. Blazevich driving forward. Ball forward is going to be stopped here by that Northwood defense. In there on the stop for Northwood includes Devin Dunbar. He was the first one to lay the hit. And that's where we are now with 3rd and 8 to go. Ball at the 34-yard line. First real pressure here situation for the Cardinals here in the ball game. Bestgrove in the gun, takes a snap, drops back. Here comes the heat. He's going to run with it. He's going to be close to a first down. He'll be a couple of yards short as he was brought down, but he was flushed out of the pocket. Not much he could do with that one, and he was able to take it to about the 38-yard line. He'll be several yards short of the first down. Punting situation here for the Cardinals here in their opening drive. So Northwood will get their hands on the ball here, and just a tough break here, and it's a lousy snap. The kick was made, but it did not get much in the way of distance, only a few yards, and the ball is downed in Cardinal territory at their 44-yard line, a punt of about maybe 6 yards. A really tough break, and that was due to a poor snap. So it's a great opportunity here for Northwood. Northwood in here at 1-4. The Stritch Cardinals here at 3-2. And of course, Michael Vallejo, the quarterback here for the Rangers, he'll take the snap, hand the ball off. However, nothing doing. The Cardinals were not fooled at all. As in on the stop there, Austin Woldars, as he brings down the Rangers a running back. And I'll tell you what, that was a nice play there. Second down and about 12 to go. A loss of 2 on the play. The ball just touching the 35-yard line as the play is run in here. And Vallejo once again will go under center. Second down here for the Rangers. Ball on the left hash mark. Under 10 minutes to go here. And the ball is handed off again. And this time, Kruger with the carry. And the stop was made. And it'll be a pickup of about just over 4. So we'll call it third down and a long 7. Ball at the 44-yard line. Opening drive here for the Rangers. Here with 9:20 to go. Here's the snap out of the gun. Here's the handoff going around left side. First down yardage there for the Rangers. They'll move the chains. They're very happy with that one, as it was number 27, Joe Woody. And Woody was able to get it all the way to the Stritch, well, almost to the 30-yard line, right in between the 30 and 31, where it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Rangers. So the Rangers looking good on this opening drive. Vallejo now, man in motion, keeps the ball, and we've got a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here. It's going to be against the Rangers, so it's going to come back anyway. So that stops the clock here with 9:07 to go. And that clock, of course, is the UAW Local 8 clock. I want to thank you so much for joining, for being part of the Toledo Sports Network. So we're waiting for them to march it off here as its sun is setting. The field here goes north and south, so that way it's not too difficult to be able to see downfield. Usually in a lot of stadiums it's east and west, but this one goes north and south. So when the sun sets, it's not an issue in either side of the field. Now here on first down, the run around end there again by Woody, and he's brought down. He'll spot the ball at about the 33-yard line of Cardinal Stritch. He was brought down by Bobby Romstadt. Romstadt with the stop, and it'll be 2nd and 12 here for the Rangers. Clock continues to run, 8:45 to go. There's the Rangers break from the UA Local 50 huddle as they line up. They're in the gun again. Michael Vallejo takes a snap, high snap, pops out of his hands, keeps it, looks to pull it down, but he is not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage there by the Cardinals. As Romstadt in there on the stop again, and I believe he had some help. See, we had some help there from number 51, Brandon Hayes. So that'll make it third down here for the Northwood Rangers. As we come up on 8 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Glad you could join us here on a cool, chilly, windy night here in Northwest Ohio. Now dropping back, Vallejo sees some heat. He's going to pull it down, loses his footing as he will go down at the Stritch 35-yard line. So after a poor punt, the Cardinal defense comes up huge as they hold serve here against that Ranger offense. So it's going to be a punting situation here for the Rangers. Here's the snap and a short kick. This one will take a bounce. Will they be able to keep it from going in the end zone? And they do. Nice coverage there by the Ranger special teams. They'll spot that ball at about the 1 yard line. So great poor field position for the Cardinals, but great job in coverage rather by the Northwood Rangers as they'll have the ball, or they will take defense as Stritch has the ball here on their own 1 yard line. 7:19 to go. Well, we'll see what the Cardinals can do. As once again, in at quarterback, Trenton Bestgrove. Bestgrove going to keep it, try and run it himself, but that Ranger defense quick to close the gap there. Anytime you try to shoot that gap, it's do or die, and in that instance, the Rangers were successful in closing it. So it'll be second down here, and 10 to go for the Cardinals. Bestgrove in the gun once again. He's got twins on each side. He'll take the low snap, pitch it over on the right side, trying to get out of the end zone and doing so. And, well, let's see where they're going to spot that ball. As the ball carrier was James Dobson. And they're going to give him a pickup of about maybe just a little over a yard, and that's it. So it'll be third down. They'll move the ball over to the left hash mark at just outside the 2. They need to get to the 11 to keep this drive going. Otherwise, they're punting out of their end zone. Here's the snap. Bestgrove's going to air it out deep. It's going to go right. Oh, tipped, bounced around, and nobody comes up with it. I thought for sure that was going to get picked off. As tough break there for number 10. That is Jacob Zeroff. Zeroff thought he had himself a pick. And then it bounced around, and Devin Dunbar with a shot. But it ended up falling to the ground. And now a punting situation here for the Cardinals. Well, this one got some height, and it takes a Northwood bounce. Goes back to the 25-yard line of Cardinal Stritch. So for the second time here, the Northwood Rangers are going to start a drive here in Cardinal territory. 5:57 to go here in this opening quarter. And we are scoreless here in this matchup between friendly rivals, Northwood and Cardinal Stritch. Matter of fact, just a few short years ago, Cardinals used to play their football games at Northwood. Now here's a handoff, getting outside, picking up some valuable yardage. Oh, we've got a flag on the play at the end of the play. So we'll see if that one's going to, who that one is against. As in on the carry was Chandler Hayes. However, we got to wait and see what the call is from the referee. I think it's going to be a horse collar against Cardinal Stritch. Well, they're calling it face masking according to the call. So it's going to move the ball just a little bit further, and it'll be first and goal here for the Northwood Rangers. It'll be at the 4-yard line, so a great opportunity here for the Rangers to get on the board here in this tack matchup.
Off the snap now, here's the handoff going over the left side. Touchdown, Northwood Rangers. So the Rangers cash in on their second opportunity there, as it was a 4-yard touchdown run from number 44, Trevor Mack. And the Rangers on the board first. They lead it 6-0. Got to credit the Hoggies up front here for Northwood, as they were able to create a hole there for Mack to hit. As we await the point after here from Jacob Vickers, and there was some trouble there with the placement after the snap. And the kick is no good. There was a block, and then I think getting hurt a little bit over there was, I think it was Romstad for the Cardinals. But regardless, with 5:26 to go here in the opening quarter, Northwood leads it 6-0. High school football right here on the CW13.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Rangers lead at 6-0 as here is the kickoff. Miles Habel with the kick, and it's gonna goes for a touchback, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. They'll spot the ball at their own 20-yard line as they try to respond after that 4-yard touchdown run. Trevor Mack, the guy that ran it in for Northwood. 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Got trips out to the right this time for the Cardinals. Got a man in motion, that's Dobson. Now they stop. Hope they get it off before the time runs out, and they do. Dobson tries to go forward, but I think he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. Of course, one thing, if you're able to get a touchdown, and that usually gets your defense all jacked up, and they start to get some, once you get the momentum going, that amps them up a little bit so that they know that the offense was able to get the job done, so they know they got to step it up. And that's usually a good way to get your defense going. Have your offense show them up a little bit. Under 5 to go here in this opening quarter. In the gun on a 2nd and 10. Oh my goodness. Besgrove just got tattooed in the backfield, so it's going to be a loss here for the Cardinals. Setting up 3rd down and long. Loss of 7. Or I'm sorry, 3rd and 13. A ball at the 17-yard line. So we'll see if the Cardinals want to try and stretch things out a bit here with using an air attack. Once again, the snap up goes through the hands of Besgrove, loses it. See who falls on it and who gets it. And it's going to be recovered here. First and 10 here for the Rangers. Says things just going from bad to worse right now here for the Cardinals. This is the third straight drive that the Northwood Rangers have started in Cardinal territory, and I don't mean just near midfield. I mean deep in Cardinal territory. So another golden opportunity right in the red zone. Here's the pitch on the left side. Getting out there is Mack. Mack will be brought down just shy of the 5-yard line. We'll spot the ball about the 7. So it'll be second down. Just outside the 7, they'll spot that ball. 3:45 to go and counting here in this opening quarter. I want to make sure we say thanks to some of our sponsors here. Big thanks out to TAS Electronics. And the gang out there, we really do appreciate. It's in motion now. Here's the handoff again. Mack following his blockers, fights to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwood Rangers. My goodness. Mack had a wall on that left side, just followed it, and then when he was able to try and get outside, he had a couple of Cardinals trying to tackle him down, but he just powered his way on that left side to reach the goal line and was able to break the plane and put another 6 on the board there for Northwood. So the Rangers set to try and tack on the extra point. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is, well, they haven't signaled yet. Oh, that's because there was a penalty on the play. And I believe it's against Northwood. So they'll move it back 5 and try it again. Trying to decide where they're going to spot that ball there. So here we go from a 25-yard extra point being attempted here from Vickers. Here's the kick. That one much better. That one is up, and that one is good. So with 3:20 to go, Northwood opens up a 13-0 lead here on high school football on the CW.
I thought I would like to be on TV. I never thought it would end my career.
You can't always stop a thief, but a security DVR from TAS in your vehicle can help you capture them. Discreet, motion activated, always vigilant. For as little as $149 installed, you get a real sense of security.
I almost got away with it.
TAS Electronics, it's hot.
Internet service, no longer just a luxury, but a vital service in most households, and your family deserves the best. Amplex Internet provides reliable and affordable service to rural and suburban locations throughout Northwest Ohio, including Bowling Green, Port Clinton, Genoa, Fremont, Oak Harbor, and many other communities. No phone or cable line needed, and there is no hidden fees or extra charges. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers choose Amplex Internet. Visit us at www.amplex.net.
Miles Hable set to kick off here for the Rangers of Northwood High. They lead this one 13-0 here on the CW13. Hable puts his foot into it, be grabbed at about the 9-yard line. And now finally getting out over the 20, about the 23. That was one Mr. I believe Chris Blazevich. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals. They got some work to do here with 3:13 to go. Got 13s everywhere except on the Cardinal side of the board. Twins on each side here is Musgrove he's had some rough snaps come his way. And as that time around, Cardinals Dobson trying to carry that ball, but that did not go for anything. Matter of fact, may have gone for a bit of a loss. So it'll be second down here. Clock continues to run. 2:50 to go here in this opening quarter. First of 2 games here tonight on the CW13. Of course, the big one over in Millbury between Lake and Eastwood still to come. Here's the pass over on the left side. That one almost intercepted. Falling to the ground, trying to pick that up was Trevor Mack, and he was diving for that ball, but it hit the ground first. So fortunately for Cardinal Stritch, it'll be 3rd down instead of 1st and 10 the other way. They have had a tough go of it here, trying to get at least even just to the midfield stripe. They have not had the ball go past the midfield stripe yet. Dropping back, Besgrove is going to fire it over here on the right side, complete. Trying to dive for that 1st down was Dobson, but he's going to be well short. So it'll be 4th down here for Stritch. In on the stop there was Derek Flores in on the stop there for Northwood. So we go under 2 minutes now in this opening quarter. Punt formation. Here's a good snap and a good kick. So this one will be grabbed at about the 33-yard line of Northwood. Trying to get through up over the 40-yard line. We've got flags as Joe Woody he was the ball carrier, so he got it out to about the 43-yard line, but let's see what these penalties are about here with 1:41 to go. Both these teams, as I said, long-term rivals, but right now not the neatest of games being played here. Let's see what I think it's offsetting penalties against each side for personal fouls. Probably some stuff going on in the heat of the battle there, and probably just some rough play. And well, both penalties offset, so 1st and 10 here for Northwood. Here's the Vallejo keeps it himself, goes up the gut, trying to spring free. He'll be brought down for a 1st down. He'll be close to the 46-yard line of Cardinal Stritch. So Dobson in on the stop here for the Cardinals. Northwood now moving the sticks. 1st and 10 at the Stritch 46-yard line. Vallejo takes the ball, hands it off, and this time nothing doing at all as Woody. He was just knocked back, but he was able to get it, maybe pick up a yard. We'll call it. It's right in between the 46 and 45, so not really much of a gain. So it'll be 2nd and 9.5 to go here. So the sun sets down nicely and nightfall beginning to set in. Under a minute to go here in this opening quarter. Here's the handoff now. Going right up the gut there was Chandler Hayes. Hayes will be out to about the 40-yard line where it'll be 3rd down. Call it a short 6. Ball right on the 40-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down here and manageable for the Rangers. Well, here's a chance for them to, for the Stritch defense to see what it's made of. They look like they were going to blitz. See what kind of package they present here. Right now it's man-to-man coverage. Here's the pitch out on the right side. Hayes again trying to get outside, turns upfield, picks up the 1st down and more as he gets it inside the 30-yard line. So we'll see where they spot that football, but that was the final play of the opening quarter. As I believe it'll be 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line when we resume play in quarter number 2. After one quarter here at Clay High School here in Oregon, It's Northwood 13, Cardinal Stritch nothing. You're watching high school football right here on the CW13.
Dan R's Automotive Service Center, 4041 Navarre Avenue, has been servicing the area since 1981 for all your automotive service needs. Dan R's Automotive Service Center, world-class service, hometown people. 419-693-6141.
They lead it 13-0 here. Now dropping back is Vallejo. He's going to be sandwiched at the 35-yard line, a loss on the sack. Great job there. I mean, that was one of those where it was, let's meet at the quarterback. Leading over there was Taylor Langlois. He was out there, brought in for the stop, along with number 17, Kevin Hohenberger. And they drop Vallejo for a loss. It's 2nd and 17. They'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line of Stritch. So that was a big-time defensive stop if ever there was one for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch over on the left side. Woody trying to cut back inside, but he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. No more than that. He was brought down over there by number 11, Grant Caravo. As Dobson was also in there on the stop, so it'll be 3rd down here. Ball still at the 35-yard line, so I gotta hand it to the Stritch Cardinals right now. You know, things aren't going too well right now offensively, but their defense has definitely stepped up, and they're right now keeping this team in the game. Well, here we go now. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right is Vallejo. He's going to throw back across. He's got a receiver open. Picked off over there, though, by Dobson. Dobson of Cardinal Stritch intercepts for a 1st and 10 here on the turnover from the pick. Cardinals will have it deep in their own zone, but they'll gladly take it. Good coverage there by Dobson as he had a beat there, and he had the inside step there on Sean Whitmore. And he went in and just was able to pull that puppy down. And it's 1st and 10 for Stritch. They'll have the ball at their own 2-yard line. So once again, they're playing out of the shadow of their own end zone. A Pub 51 end zone. We thank them for being a part of the Toledo Sports Network. Here's the snap, another low one. Rolling out now, Bestgrove. He's got a receiver. Oh, and he just throws it out of the reach of Tanner Langlois. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Cardinals. That'll stop the clock with 10:28 to go here in this first half. I want to remind you, too, hey, if you've got a business that wants to sponsor high school sports here in the Northwest Ohio area and southeastern Michigan, please give us a call at 419-514-1302. That's 419-514-1302. We have advertising packages to suit every budget. Here's a handoff, and not much in the way of yardage gained. So it's going to set up a 3rd and long, as that was a keeper there from Bestgrove, and he was stopped cold by Jason Diaz of Northwood. Well, wait a minute. He didn't make it out of the end zone. He's over on the far side. I couldn't see it from my angle, but they're calling it a safety. So a safety, nice job there by the Rangers as they shut down Bestgrove where he couldn't get out of the end zone. So it's going to be 2 points, and that makes it 15-0 Northwood, plus they get the ball back. Well, as I said, this one has been a real tough one offensively here for Stritch. Their defense is really doing a great job tonight. But Northwood's offense has been the difference thus far, and their defense has made some key plays too, a couple of key plays. So, turnovers being one key here, and special teams being another, as the Stritch Cardinals have not been able to either punt the ball or move the ball offensively past midfield. Every play here, pretty much after the opening kick, every play that the Cardinals have tried to kick or move the ball has stayed on their side of midfield. So we'll see what happens here on the free kick. Ball will be grabbed at about the 29-yard line. Up over the 35, the 40, over the 50. One man to beat. Getting outside and taking it. Oh, no, he's out of bounds. All the way down at about the 11-yard line. But what a fantastic run down there by Chandler Hayes. Hayes took the ball from the 29-yard line, ran it all the way down to the 11. Well, nope, they're going to spot it rather inside the 10 at about the 6-yard line. I stand corrected, so it'll be first and goal here for the Rangers with 9:53 to go. I saw the one official over here run and stand right by the 11-yard line, but they ruled that they moved the ball out to the 6. Mack in motion takes the handoff, but he's going to be met by 3 Cardinals. And he goes down, and he may have made it to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Still plenty of time here with 9:35 to go here in this first half. But right now, the Rangers looking to add to their lead. It's 15-0. Here's the sun is set, and it's a chilly night here. It's breezy out there, but here's a handoff. Oh, again, that Stritch defense. Vallejo, I believe, ended up keeping it and could not move. So I believe he lost a yard. So he's back down on the 7-yard line. So it'll be third and goal here for Northwood. And again, got to tip your hat here to the Cardinal defenses. They've been getting it done here in this ball game thus far, despite the score. Running in with the play over there now is Sean Whitmore, as Vallejo breaks from the huddle. He'll be in the shotgun. Now he's going to throw it. He's looking downfield. He's going to pull it down, try and run with it, but again brought down as he fights to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. A couple of the Stritch players pointing, saying that he fumbled the ball, but I believe the whistle may have gone already. So it's going to be fourth down here and goal. They'll spot the ball at about the 8-yard line, so another yard loss there for Vallejo and company. So they'll attempt a field goal here. Jacob Vickers will attempt a 25-yard field goal. 0 off the holder. Here's the ball, the placement, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:42 to go here in the opening half, Northwood extends their lead. It's 18-0 here in high school football on the CW13.
Pub 51 is just a great neighborhood bar and grill. They're about as close to being all things to all people as I've seen. They have a miniature bowling league, and they take that pretty darn seriously. Oh, and a dartball league, and a cornhole league, and a pool league. They have a lot of leagues. Pub 51 has a big outdoor patio, too. Well, their pizza and food are reasonably priced, too. Give Pub 51 a try. They're on Woodville Road, just a half-mile east of the Woodville Mall.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD. giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
So please visit us at ToledoSportsNetwork.com. You can also call us at 419-514-1302. You can talk to Mike Jameson about advertising packages that won't hurt your budget. Now here is Habel kicking off once again. This time he's got his foot into it, and that one's going to go through the end zone, out of bounds. Well, as I say that, it dies just a yard inside the goal line, or the back line. So 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals at their own 20. Cardinals with a 3-2 overall record. Looking to improve things here in the tack. Northwood beset by injuries with a 1-4 record right now. Twins on each side here for the Cardinals as we get ready to roll. Vescro fires it over on the right side. The pass is complete. And it's Blazevich, the receiver. Let's see where they spot that ball. So it should be enough for a first down. Got a flag, it looks like, on the play. It's going to go against Northwood. So, that one's going to take him all the way out to the, that's a big one. It's going to take him out to the 46-yard line. So, wow. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, their first attempt at trying to get past midfield. Here with 7:34 to go. And getting through midfield and then some is Dobson. Dobson over the midfield stripe, gets it inside the 40-yard line all the way down to about the 38, where he'll move the yardstick. So first real big positive play here outside of the penalty by Cardinal Stritch, and they're going to the no huddle. And we've got a whistle and a flag. Matter of fact, a couple of flags. And is that a false start or did they run out of time? False start against Cardinal Stritch. So it'll be 1st and 15 here for the Cards. 7:26 to go here. As they line up again. Here's the snap. Bestgrove fires it over on the left side, a little bit too low. He had Bobby Romstad over there wide open. Thought it was a little bit behind him and a little bit low, so a tough break there for the youngster, as it'll be 2nd down and 15. That stops the clock with 7:21. Here's the snap once again. Bestgrove going to throw it over the middle. It's tipped, and it falls to the ground. The ball was tipped over there by Jonathan Wheeler. As Wheeler was over there, he had eyes, and he definitely thought he could get his hands on that ball, and he did, but it fell to the ground, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 15. Here with 7:18 to go. The ball at the 43-yard line of Northwood. Stritch, their first shot over into Northwood territory. You have trips out to the left. Bestgrove dropping back. He's going to lift one up in the air. Had a receiver, but it was underthrown as James Dobson had a beat on 2 different Northwood Rangers. As out there on the coverage was number 5, Jaden Parker. But that'll make it 4th down here for Stritch, as Carava will drop back into punt formation here to low snap, gets the ball, kicks a line drive, takes a Cardinal Stritch bounce. And that one will be downed at the 10-yard line. So a good job by Caravo that time, getting a good bounce. With 7:02 to go, Northwood will be scrimmaging from their own 10-yard line. Deepest that they've had to start a drive from. Well, they lead at 18-0 here with 7:02 to go. I want to make sure we also thank another one of our proud sponsors, Dan-R's. Here's the handoff. Trying to go around the outside was Chandler Hayes. Hayes has had, he's been a busy guy here tonight. But Lorenzo Garcia in on the stop there for Northwood. So it'll be, or rather for Cardinal Stritch, it'll be 2nd down and 9. The ball at the 11-yard line. Clock continues to run. So we come up on 6.5 to go here in this first half. Well, we had hoped to have a couple representatives here from Northwood to come up and sit in the booth with me here for the opening half. As that one goes nowhere, I don't even think that Chandler Hayes got back to the line of scrimmage, or he may have just barely. We'll spot the ball just outside the 10-yard line. Or right at the 10, I should say. So it'll be 3rd and 10 again here with the ball at the 10-yard line. Coming up, though, in the second half, we hope to be joined by Cardinal Stritch AD, Craig Meinzer, and look forward to that. Now over on the left side, here's the handoff and the ball. Well, nothing doing on that one. Again, that Cardinal Stritch defense, I know I'm repeating myself here, but you got to credit that Cardinal defense. They have been very stingy. They've bent a couple times, but they have not broken. And they have kept the Cardinals in this game. It's only 18-0, a very attainable comeback. But that remains to be seen here as get the 4th down kick and able to put a foot into that one. And Blazevich takes a knee right at the 43-yard line of Northwood, and that's where the Stritch Cardinals will scrimmage 1st and 10 with 5 minutes exactly left to go here in this opening half. So don't forget also, be sure to join yours truly tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on Sports Radio 106.5, The Ticket, for the cheap seats. Me along with Todd Leslie as we discuss everything sports-related or otherwise. Here's a low snap that goes through the feet there, and falling on it is Bestgrove. There's nothing he could have done about that one, and that one's been an issue here this evening. Is it some of the snaps have been a bit on the rough side. And there's not a whole lot that the Cardinal quarterback could do about that one. Second down in the cab ride. Here's the snap. Bestgrove's going to throw it over on the right side. That ball was tipped, jumping up, trying to go for it, but tipping it was Austin Waldars. And it goes through his hands and falls incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 24. They need to get the ball down to the 33-yard line of Northwood as the clock stops with 4 and 14 to go. So Bestgrove once again in the gun. Snaps the ball. Bestgrove now rolls. He's flushed. Goes over the other side. He's got a lane. Can he turn the corner? He gets back into Northwood territory, but he's going to be brought down at the Ranger 49-yard line, well short of the first down. Nice job over there on the coverage by Devin Dunbar. He was able to race over and bring down Bestgrove, and Well, that makes it now a 4th down situation, 4th and 17. So we await this 4th down kick. Another low snap. But this time, trying to aim for the coffin corner. It takes a bounce. And it's touched there and downed by Bobby Romstad of Stritch. So with 3:26 to go, it is a 18-0 game here. The Rangers lead the Cardinals here on CW 13. Here on the hand, I think Vallejo, they may have miscommunicated there on the handoff, but Vallejo keeps it. And he tries to make up for it and ends up losing some real estate, about a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Clock continues to run as we approach 3 minutes to go here in this first half. A very sloppily played first half. Play-by-play notwithstanding. So it's 2nd and 11, the ball at the 13-yard line. Vallejo hands the ball off. There's a fumble on the play, and Cardinals trying to say they have it, but I don't believe they do. So it'll stay with Northwood, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd down and manageable. Let's see what they've got here. 3rd and... Oh, I take it back. It is Stritch ball. The official didn't signal. So it's 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals. Here's the pass. Oh! Cutting back inside to try and pull that one in was for Blazevich. He tried to cut back inside, but as he went to go on his post to turn in, he had to come back to the ball, and the ball was still at his feet. So it falls incomplete. 2nd down here for Cardinal Stritch. So in the shotgun once again, here is Bestgrove. He'll take the snap. Looks downfield. Now he rolls. He's got some heat. Throws it. That one's going to be short. And that falls incomplete. 3rd down here for Cardinal Stritch. 2 and 29 on the clock. All right, as I said, it's been kind of sloppy here. So part of it, too, is the fact that that Northwood defense has been getting through and putting pressure on Bestgrove. And for Trenton Bestgrove, only so much he can do. Low snap, but Bestgrove, he's going to go towards the corner again. A jump ball with Blazevich. But it goes incomplete. So it'll be 4th down. Now the question, do you go for it this close, being in the red zone? Well, looks like they're going to go for 3. Well, take it back. Nope, they are. Blazevich, the holder. Eddie Ewer is... My goodness, that one is blocked. And everyone thinking it's a live ball, but Stritch had to touch it again for it to become a live ball, and Ewer's kick was blocked. I believe it may have been fellow kicker Miles Habel with the block. So it's 1st and 10 here for Northwood with 2 and 22 to go. This has just been a rather Just like I said, not a finesse game. Let's just put it that way. But that's why they play the game. Of course, it's cold and windy outside, and definitely the weather can affect how you play. So, well, on your TV screens, it looks perfectly normal and nice out there. Out here, the flags on the goalposts are definitely moving. Old Glory, as she was put up there by the American Legion Oregon post. Got to make sure we tip our hat to our vets, and they presented the colors here tonight before the game. We honor them and thank them. As they raise the flag, Old Glory is definitely, she is blowing straight out, but still not dampening the spirits of the Northwood and Cardinal Stritch faithful who have come out to support their teams. And that's what, in the end, that's what it's all about. And of course, this Breast Cancer Awareness Month and everything, everyone wearing pink. See a lot of the Northwood Ranger football players wearing either pink socks mostly, and some wearing taped up on their shoes wearing pink. So it's 1st and 10, Northwood, and the ball at the 20. Vallejo rolls out over on the right side. The pass is complete. Getting out to about the 35-yard line. And it's Joe Woody. Woody with the reception is brought down at about the 35-yard line, so pick up a 15. 1st and 10 here for Northwood. They'll spot the ball at the 35. They'll start the clock running. Now here is Vallejo tries to hit on the slant there, but incomplete as he was looking for Scott Slater. That one was swatted away. Well, we've got a holding penalty being called here against Northwood. That will stop the clock, and we'll see where how far they move that ball back. So it's a spot foul, so from the looks of things, they're just going to move it right back from the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 10 yards back. It'll be 1st and 20. So they need to get it out to the 45-yard line. Vallejo will roll out now to his left. He's going to dump it over on the left side. The pass is complete. As Woody was able to pull that one in, he gets it, picks up about maybe 13 yards. We'll spot that ball at about the 38-yard line. So 2nd down here, and we'll call it about 8. Timeout is taken here. And I believe it is the Rangers that take a timeout here with 1:38 to go here in this opening half, as it's 18-0 Northwood. This is high school football on the CW13.
The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch.
2nd and 8 now here for the Northwood Rangers. They have the ball at the 32-yard line, or I'm sorry, the 38. Here's the snap. Vallejo now looking over to his left, and that pass is complete, but right in there on the stop for the Cardinals. Looking at Kevin Hohenberger in on the stop. And another timeout being taken here. That was Stritch that took that timeout, so with 1:33 to go. Stritch looking to possibly get the ball back with some time on the clock. You're on a very crisp night here in Northwest Ohio. So, once again, want to thank all our sponsors for being a part of Toledo Sports Network's coverage of high school football. Going into the second half here of the high school schedule. And of course, playoffs are going to be coming up. And before you know it, basketball season will be starting. Great time for sports here in Northwest Ohio as Vallejo rolls out to his right, throws it. I believe the intended receiver was originally intended to be over there, Chandler Hayes. It fell right in between both he and Jacob Vickers, who was out there. So that'll make it 4th down, and the thing for the Stritch Cardinals is they don't have to burn their last time out. So it'll be 4th down here with $1:27 on the clock. As Blazevich drops back to receive this 4th down kick. Miles Habel. That'll take a bounce. Blazevich just going to let it go. It'll take a Northwood roll and be inside the 20-yard line at about the 19. That's where Cardinal Stritch will scrimmage, 1st and 10, with 1:17 to go here in this first half. So Stritch looking to try and see if they can't go into their 2-minute offense mode and move this ball down the field. 1st and 81. Ball on the left hash. Twins on each side. Here's the snap. Bestgrove dumps it out on the right side, but great coverage over there by the Rangers, and we'll see where they spot that ball. Right at the line of scrimmage. So once again, 2nd and 10. This time they try a running play, and boy, that Ranger defense, they're able to shut down James Dobson. So it'll make it 3rd down. Clock is going to run this time. I don't think anybody's going to stop it, as we've got 40 seconds to go and counting. So a short pickup there for Stritch, but they're just, I think, going to let this clock run. Low snap. Bestgrove's going to air it out deep. Had a receiver over there, but he just overthrew Tanner Langlois, so that's going to make it 4th down with 17 seconds to go. So, with 17 seconds on the clock, Northwood may have enough time for one more crack at it. One man back here for Northwood, that is Joe Woody. So we await the 4th down punt. Oh, bobbled snap, but a great kick, good recovery. Woody takes it at the 47, gets over midfield to about the 48-yard line of Stritch, and that's where Northwood, with 9 seconds to go, will scrimmage 1st and 10. Bobby Romstad in on the coverage there for Cardinal Stritch. See if the Rangers will take a shot at it, or will they just take a knee. They'll spot the ball at the Stritch 49 with 9 seconds to go. And we'll see what Vallejo does. He's going to take a shot at it. He's being flushed out of the pocket, though. And he's going to go downfield. He's going to need to get outside, but he doesn't. And the clock runs out as Vallejo is brought down at the 30-yard line of Stritch. But the clock was his enemy as the clock ran out. Oh, are they going to put a second on the clock? Nope, they don't. They were discussing it, but no, they decide not to. The first half is over. So a half with, some mistakes out there, and, Northwood was able to cash in as they lead this one by a score of 18-0. High school football right here on CW 13.
Hope you're enjoying the game today. Hi, I'm Mike Jamison, president of ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Now, Channel 13 and the wonderful people here are bringing some great games to you each and every week. And we'd love to make your company part of what we're putting together here. We've got the reach and we've got the ability to get you out at a reasonable cost so that all of these wonderful people can talk about your business, whether it's on the internet, on live television, or live internet. You can give us a call at 419-514-1302. Let us spotlight what you have here with all of our unbelievable packages that we have. And we make it very cost effective for even the smallest business. Creative Video Imagery and the Toledo Sports Network is proud to bring you this game right here on 13.2, the Live Well Network.
I thought I would like to be on TV. I never thought it would end my career.
You can't always stop a thief, but a security DVR from TAS in your vehicle can help you capture them. Discreet, motion-activated, always vigilant. For as little as $149 installed, you get a real sense of security.
I almost got away with it.
TAS Electronics. It's hot.
Third quarter about to begin here as the Stritch Cardinals will kick off here as they trail 18-0 to the Northwood Rangers. Mick Gonzalez here, and was hoping to have someone from Northwood join us here, but as it stands, I have the athletic director of Cardinal Stritch, Mr. Craig Meinzer, joining us here in the booth. And Craig, thanks for stopping in here and hanging out with us here on Toledo Sports Network.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Thanks, my friend. As we await the third quarter kick, talk to me about your eyes, a fresh set of eyes here, with how you saw that first half. As far as I could see, it was a bit of a sloppy one. The cold and the wind, I'm sure, probably has these guys, a little bit jumpy as we get the third quarter underway here on that kick. It'll be grabbed at about the 14-yard line. 15-20, speeding over about the 30-yard line. Good return there. I believe that was Mack, as it was brought down at spotted at about the 31-yard line where that Rangers will scrimmage 1st and 10. But Craig, what was your view of that first half?
It was a lot of penalty flags. Both teams coming out with the rivalry. They're kind of high-strung, I'm sure, and both are trying to hit each other hard. And it's been a good game so far. We haven't had the benefit of anything yet, but hopefully good things will come. Northwood is always going to bring it, so they're a good team.
Vallejo hands that ball off, and it's going to go for maybe a yard at best. I'll tell you what, the two defenses, never mind the fact that Northwood has 18 points, but you look at how they got them. From turnovers and play and just unfortunate plays in terms of punting and things and whatnot, where Stritch didn't kick the ball on the other side of the 50-yard line. So you look at that, but these two defenses have actually played very well to keep this score as low as it is.
Yeah, field position was not in our favor. Northwood did a good job with what they had.
Vallejo throws it over the middle. He's got a receiver. It's complete, taking it over the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Northwood Rangers. Throw over the middle, complete to number 28, Chandler Hayes. And right off the get-go, Hayes takes it to the house.
We were talking about the defense, and they definitely had Cardinal Stritch in the wrong defense, and Coach James will definitely do some good things with mismatches.
Yeah, no question about it, but a tough break there for the Cardinals here to start this third quarter, but a good one if you're a Northwood Ranger fan, as they have had a tough season thus far, 1-4, but right now things going their way here in this ball game.
Yeah, their kicker that they have for Northwood's got a good foot on him, and he doesn't miss too much.
Jacob Vickers putting through the point after, so Well, just over a minute into this third quarter, and it's a 25-0 ball game. Well, we're here again, as we said, with Athletic Director Craig Meinzer. And Craig, let me ask you, this program here for Cardinal Stritch, it's seen its share of growing pains. It's seen its share of just some rough seasons. This year, a season where they are right now currently heading into this one 3-2, a little bit of an upswing here for the Stritch Cardinals. It's got to have the fan base feeling pretty good.
Yeah, we're actually feeling pretty good about where the program's at right now. You come off a 0-10 season and turn that into a 3-win season so far, and we still got 4 other games to play. And we've got some good things happening. We have to shore up some issues, and we have to make sure we keep working hard at it every day. And I think the coaching staff's doing a nice job turning the program around.
Well, we await Miles Habel's kick here again, as Chris Blazevich back there ready to receive that kick.
And you're talking about Miles, the kicker. He's a heck of a baseball player, too, because we have to face him every spring, and he's just a good athlete for the size kid he is.
Yeah, he's a pretty big kid. As Blazevich drops the ball at the 11-yard line but picks it back up, he sees a wall of white coming his way, and he is dropped at about the 16-yard line. So that is where it looks like we also have a flag on the play.
Yeah, we're just, it's that rivalry again. It's coming out. The kids like playing against each other. Sometimes it goes a little past the line on both sides. And
yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Craig. This is a rivalry where these two schools are literally, you could walk from one school to the other. They're that close.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
it's a tough one if you're, because I can remember I was mentioning earlier in the broadcast, back in the day when Stritch used to play their home games at Northwood. We did that before I was the AD. This would be my 3rd year here, and all the last 3 years we played here. Oh, boy, big-time coverage there as Trenton Bestgrove was brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Miles Abel, I believe, 56.
Yep, he's been doing everything here today.
He's got good feet for a big kid, big boy. He's got some good feet, and I'm sure there's some colleges drooling to get a hold of him.
I'm sure they are. So it's a loss. It'll be second down and about 20 to go. Ball at the 5-yard line here in the third quarter. As we said, we're here with Craig Meinzer, the athletic director of Cardinal Stritch, joining us here on the Toledo Sports Network. We appreciate that very much. As Bestgrove now takes the snap, he'll drop back. He's going to throw it over the middle, but it was behind and it's picked off over at about the 16-yard line, and it's brought back. Oh, the ball comes loose in the end zone, but they're going to say he crossed the plane of the end zone. So it's going to be a touchdown here for the Northwood Rangers, as it looks like that was Tim Ronstadt.
It's one of those field position touchdowns right there. You get deep in your own territory. It's tough to make something happen if you don't have a good running game, and passing will help you and hurt you sometimes.
Yeah, no question about it. But, yeah, when it rains, it pours now. As things opening up a little bit here, as it's now 31-0. Here early in the third quarter. And, of course, now they've got, Craig, they've got that running clock rule that they'll start into play here after they kick off.
That is it kicks good.
Yep, it is. So 9:58 to go here, and Northwood opening it up. It's now 32-0 here on the CW13.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Burger Bar 419. Our heart is good flipping burgers and sides. It's the quality, taste, and love put into everything we serve that sets us apart from the others. It's the comfort food we were brought up on with a fresh hip twist. Simple, fresh, and delicious offerings for everyone, meat eaters and vegetarians. Our soul is our support for local business. Our fresh beef is ground by the butcher 200 feet from our front door. Burger Bar 419. Good flippin' burgers.
The Union Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices to do the job right. UA Local 50 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
Spread rule we have to use in force.
Miles Hable set to kick off here for the Northwood Rangers. They will implement now the running clock. And as I said, joining me here, Craig Meinzer, the athletic director of Cardinal Stritch. As Hable puts his foot into it, it'll be taken at about the 12-yard line. And now getting outside over the 20, near the 30. So a good return there.
Miles is a weapon of his own, as well as he kicks the ball. It pins you deep back in your own territory. That 30-point spread is the clock will run except on change of possession, penalties, timeouts, and that'll keep going until the spread is under the 30-point.
So, first play from scrimmage here for the Cardinals on this drive. They trail 32-0.
I think you're going to see Northwood kind of come at them hard now with the lead they have.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, at least Bestgrove was able to escape and get some decent yardage here as he picks up about maybe 5 yards. It'll be second down here, and of course Stritch now in the no huddle. Bestgrove now, as he's got twins on each side, takes the snap. He's going to throw it over the left side. That one goes behind the intended receiver and goes to the ground, incomplete. In on the coverage there was Jaden Parker, number 5 for Northwood. That'll make it third down and 5. The ball at about the 33-yard line.
Anytime you're down this much, being the infancy of a program, you want to be able to come back and do something positive, and we'll see if the Cardinals can do something positive on this drive.
Here's the pitch on the outside. Oh, ball comes loose. And I believe the Rangers have it again. Yes, indeed, as Mack has it. Number 44, Trevor Mack. So unfortunately for the Cardinals, when it rains, it pours. And right now it's going to be 1st and 10 for Northwood. They'll have the ball at the 32-yard line of Stritch. And as you mentioned earlier, Craig, the clock will stop for change of possession.
Yeah, you talked about the defense earlier, and hard hit there caused a fumble. And that's what's going to happen when you got two teams hitting hard.
So, under center, Vallejo looked like he wanted to pull that ball back, but he hands it off.
Yeah, they had that one defensed well.
So going up the gut there was Jonathan Wheeler, so it'll be second down after a pickup of about, we'll call it about a yard.
One thing Northwood's offense does is they do a nice job of running plays to set up plays for later in the drives or later in the game. And wouldn't be so surprised if you see something big here.
Vallejo keeps it. He's going to go over the right side, drives forward. He's going to be close, maybe about a yard and a half shy of the first down. Well, they're going to spot the ball right at the 25, so they're going to be about 2.5 to 3 yards shy of that first down. As the clock continues to run here, 7:43 to go.
Yeah, Northwood's field position right now, I think if they don't score a touchdown, they still have a pretty good shot at 3 points with the way their kicker kicks the ball.
Well, under center again. Vallejo gets hit as he hands the ball off, but does hand it off, and that'll be enough for a first down. And we've got a late flag right at the end of the play, and I think that's one of those, Craig, where it's a little bit of frustration settling in.
Absolutely. Frustration on just not being able to play within yourself, and that's an unsportsmanlike penalty. That's one thing that you have to stay away from. You can't let the play dictate you playing outside your body. You got to be able to play within yourself and do what you can for your teammates, not hurt them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they'll move the ball down the field here as they'll stop the clock just to mark off the penalty. Now, of course, you with your background, you've seen it from pretty much every which way there is to see it from. I mean, as far as on the sidelines, in the booth, also out on the court and the field, as it were, as an official.
Yeah, I officiate football and basketball. I had to kind of give it up, put my license on suspension while I had this job as an athletic director, but hope to get back to it soon.
Here's the
nice little run.
Yep, absolutely. The ball handed off and, well, inside the 10-yard line to near the 5. So it will be second down and goal.
And these are the type of games as an official you people think you like because it's a huge point spread, but it's a tough game to do because there's always extracurricular stuff going on. One team might give up a little bit, the other team plays hard, or the other team that's winning gives up, and then the team starts to come back a little bit.
There's Vallejo. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to walk in untouched for 6. Touchdown, Northwood Rangers. So when as the floodgates have opened here a little bit, Northwood on the field for 6 more. Now lead at 38-0. Now, as I guess to ask, as far as an official, you mentioned earlier how hard it is sometimes when you're an official out there in a game like this. Who do you usually find to be more chirping and more aggressive? The guys on the field, or those adults that are channeling their inner kids on the sidelines?
That's a good question. A little bit of both. You hear it from both sides, from the stands and on the field, but it's usually the wideouts and the safeties and cornerbacks that cause a lot of talking back and forth at each other, more so than the linemen.
Well, Jacob Vickers gives the point after to make it 39-0 here with 6:15 to go in the third. You're watching high school football right here on the CW13.
You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double-hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today.
Graymont and Genoa, producers of Doclamide lime and hydrate, serving the community for over 90 years. The plant currently has 60 employees. The safety and development of these employees is a focus for your plant. Over 80% of our employees currently live within 11 miles of the plant. Graymont. For more information about this company, you can check us out on the web at www.graymont.com.
Mr. Miles Hable's set to kick off once again as Northwood has opened it up, and Stritch back to the drawing board. Here they come back up over the 25 near the 30-yard line. And again, some more chippiness, and I think I'll separate. I don't think they're going to be meeting for pizza after the game, but
if they do, it'll be by accident, I think. But The officials down there, this is where they need to really to peak their game up a little bit, and they're doing a good job so far keeping things under control, but this is where things could get out of hand a little bit, but they've been doing an awesome job wrangling everybody in as far as anybody going off the deep end here.
1st and 10 here, Anthony, the 30-yard line for Cardinal Stritch. That's what throws it over here to the right side. It's complete to Chris Blazevich. He'll make the reception on his knees. A pickup of about 6. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Just got to keep making positive things happen here and see what happens. Try to score and go from there.
Low snap there. The ball handed off. Up for first down yardage, James Dobson takes it over the 40. He'll be brought down near the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Stritch. And they go once again back to the no huddle.
Got a lot of clean white shirts out there. I'm sure they've subbed in a little bit here at Northwood side, which I know their secondary guys are going to be pretty close to being as strong as their first guys. So it's not going to be an easy task for Cardinal Stritch.
Not at all. As getting pulled down over there from behind was Kevin Hohenberger, and he had a.
Kevin's a kid that really plays the game hard. He played his freshman year, didn't play his sophomore year. He missed it, played basketball, and he came back, and he runs the ball very hard, and he hits very hard. He's still trying to find his way back to football again, but I think after through this year and next year, he's going to be a pretty good ball player.
So it's 2nd down and 12 after the loss of 2. Here's the toss downfield, and that one's going to go incomplete. As there were 2 receivers in the area, I believe it was Bobby Romstadt and also Grant Caravo.
Well, right there you had two chances to get the 3 yards or 2 yards needed for a first down, and throwing the ball deep sometimes helps you, and a lot of times it doesn't. And I think just running a couple plays off tackle or something like that, or a quick pop pass might be a better way to go sometimes. But so Coach Weichel does a good job with his offense and knows what his guys are capable of.
3rd down and 12, the ball at the 43-yard line. Esgrove tosses it right to Blazevich. Blazevich picks up some yardage, but he's going to be brought down shy of the first down. He'll be brought down at about the 47-yard line, close to the 48, right in between them, so that'll make it 4th down.
This is a game within the game here. Northwood's trying to make some positive things happen for these guys who just got in the game, and Stritch is trying to make some positive things happen on their side and see what happens for the next couple of minutes.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the pass over on the right side. And Blazevich was looking for a interference call, but none was to be had, as on the coverage there was Tim Romstadt. Now, are Tim and Bobby related?
No, they're not. I don't even believe they're spelled the same way, but I could be mistaken on that. I know Mr. Romstadt from Northwood's a baseball player too, but I never really checked his spelling on his name.
No, they are the same.
They are the same. Yeah, they might be. I'm sure there's some connection there.
I was going to say, it seems only apropos.
Anytime you're 5 miles away from each other, there's somebody related to somebody, no doubt.
1st and 10 for the Rangers as they take over on downs. Here's the handoff over on the right side, trying to get free over there for Northwood was Chandler Hayes. Hayes he's been a horse here tonight for the Rangers.
He's a good ball carrier. He moves his feet well. He looks for his hole. A lot of the running backs for Northwood do a nice job working their way side to side until they see a hole, then they hit it hard, and that's I think that's where they've gotten most of their yardage. Just being patient and finding that hole and hitting it when it's there.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3, the ball at the 40-yard line of Stritch. Clock continues to run under 2:05 to go here in this 3rd quarter. It's been all Northwood here tonight.
You know, Michigan had that rule in place for the last 7-8 years, maybe 10 years, officiating up in Michigan. It does do a benefit to the players out there. Games were getting longer and everything else when the score was that wide. The deficit was that wide, so it kind of helps keep everything safe and under control for the players.
Yep, and Joe Woody was shut down there, never made it to the line of scrimmage as he was brought down by, amongst others, Kevin Hohenberger.
The purist coaches out there and the old school coaches don't like it, but I think it's what's good for the players now with the concussion rule and everything in place.
Once again, Vallejo brought down and just avoiding getting a penalty call. There was Adam Bruckner. He came flying, but he just missed Vallejo. That's the saving grace on that play.
That's the difference in our team this year is that we'll play to the final whistle, and luckily he didn't come in contact with him too hard. But that's just a keep playing until you hear the whistle play right there. Yeah, and I know Northwood does the same thing. They go hard until that final whistle.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the one thing I'm really impressed with both of these teams defensively, is that they are both aggressive. They don't quit regardless of the score. Here's a 4th down kick. This one's going to take a Northwood bounce and now go sideways, and it'll go out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. So that's where Cardinal Stritch will scrimmage 1st and 10, 26 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter. I want to make sure we thank some of our sponsors here. A new sponsor here for the Toledo Sports Network. We welcome with open arms Amplex Internet. Quality internet service for this area, especially down in Wood County. Give them a call, 888-419-3635. So a big welcome to Amplex Internet. We thank them for coming on board here with the Toledo Sports Network.
I'd like to tell you guys, too, that do these productions, you guys do an awesome job. You do a nice job for high school kids and the programs around basketball and baseball. And Mike Jamison does a nice job and gets you guys in the games and everything. I appreciate the sponsors that support the local sports, because without them, we couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, the thing, too, is especially the fact that, especially in conferences like the TAC and the NBC, they don't always get all the coverage that they deserve, and that's what we're here for. We try to help help as many folks as we can. As here's now the handoff, keeping it himself was Bestgrove, and
almost wiped the coach out.
I was going to say,
coach still got moves. Put his hands down, blocking that chop block.
Bestgrove kept it. I thought he was handing it off, but he pulled it in and ran it himself on the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll change ends. We've got 12 minutes remaining here in this one, and it's been all Northwood as they lead it 39-0 here on the CW13. Fourth quarter underway here as we get ready to go. First snap from scrimmage. And now Bestgrove over the middle, pass complete into Northwood territory. A 1st down as Chris Blazevich hauled that one in. He's brought down at about the Northwood 43-yard line, and that's where Stritch will go at it again, no huddle.
This is Trent's first game as a Cardinal Stritch football player. Transferred. I had to sit out the first 5 games. And he gets his first start with Cardinal Stritch's quarterback suspended for 1 game. And it's kind of tough one to put him in your arch rival, but he's doing a good job so far.
Yep, his Bestgrove's pass was intended there for Langlois, but it goes incomplete. 2nd down and 10. In the shotgun. Trenton Bestgrove calls out signals and takes a snap. He'll keep it himself on the quarterback draw, goes up the gut, brought down, he'll pick up maybe a little over a yard. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, they keep, Northwood keeps putting Cardinal Stritch in these long distance deep downs, 3rd and 4th down, 9 or 8 yards. That's tough to do in high school to have an offense to keep battling back from that.
Here's the snap as Bestgrove now tries to seize things up, rolls out. He's going to try and pull it down and run, and whoa, was hit close to the sideline, but they're going to say he was still on the field of play. So he's knocked out of bounds. And of course, as we said, with the 30 rule, the clock continues to run.
The mechanics from the officials are going to be a little bit different during this thing here. They'll keep it rolling, even though it looks like they should stop it because they go out of bounds. Sometimes you forget about that point spread.
So on 4th and 5, the Cardinals are going to go for it. They got trips out to the right. And you've got Dobson in the backfield there with Trenton Bestgrove. Bestgrove takes the snap, throws it over on the right side, and he's picked off at about the 34-yard line. And it's brought back over to the Stritch 45.
Oh, once again, you got a deep 4th and long distance to go with the defense pinning you back like that. It's tough to get anything going.
Yeah, that ball was intercepted there by Andrew Klaus as he brought it back to the Cardinal Stritch 45-yard line. And with the change of possession, the clock stops with 9:35 to go in this one. I want to once again thank a couple of our sponsors here, IBEW Local 8, also UAW, the Pipe Fitters, Local 50. And, of course, we also want to make sure we thank Pub 51 out on Woodville Road. Thank you so much for being part of the Toledo Sports Network.
This is a turning point for both teams here. This game, Northwood could get back on a winning streak, and Cardinal Stritch is going to have to figure out what they're made of and how well they're going to come back against Ottawa Hills next Saturday here at Clay.
Yeah, I was going to say that's always the thing you have to be concerned with is and when you have a game like this, because, I mean, Northwood, you look at their record, they're going to get their 2nd win of the season here overall, and they've had a tough go of it with injuries, losing Bermejo, and Coach James is going to, he'll take the lemons and try to make lemonade out of them, and that's just what he's going to do. And I would think that also Brian Wickel will also do the same thing. Here's the handoff now as they try to go up the gut, and again, that Stritch defense, they'll make some noise. They're not going to quit.
Jacob Zeroff, the quarterback for Northwood, does an awesome job hand hiding the ball, as I call it. You don't know which way he's handing it off. He's got guys crisscrossing behind him, and he's got his back to the defense, and it's hard to tell when you're on the defensive side of the ball where that ball is going to be handed off to.
Yeah, absolutely. Zeroff in there replacing Vallejo as Michael's night is done. Under 8 minutes to go in this one. Is
that commentator jinx they call it, when you give a kid some props and
then they promptly
I guess it's true.
Screw that up. Yeah, I think so. Just ask anyone who's ever had a microphone, present company included. But yeah, nonetheless, it's I look at a game like this, and of course the TAC has been such a integral part of the football scene here in Northwest Ohio and in the Toledo area. These two teams have been just it's been fun to watch the rivalry between these two schools, because we've kind of you look at schools, as that, oh, beautiful. Oh, can he keep it in? Yes. Great coverage there by the Rangers as they punt that ball down to about the 1 yard line. That's a second one that's been,
absolutely.
My goodness, 7 minutes exactly remaining here in the ball game. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Stritch at the 1. Now, as we were talking earlier, though, the fact that these two schools are stone's throw from each other. Have you, as AD, have you ever come across like any kind of funny or silly things in your 3 years here with that has involved Northwood or anything like that as far as being around them? And every once in a while they'll try and give you a jab. We look at other school rivalries. Like here on this weekend, there's some big school rivalries. Following our game here tonight on the CW13, we've got the Eastwood Lake game. That's a big rivalry. Elsewhere, in Toledo here on this weekend, the Irish Night being played for between Central and St. Francis over in the track. You see the different leagues in a lot of the rivalries that are, before they used to always be held at the end of the season. Yes. Now they're being held more in the middle of the season. And of course, this used to be a game before your arrival. Tells you how old I am that I've been around long enough to see it. Is that this game between Northwood and Stritch used to take place at the end of the season? It was always the last game of the season.
Yes, it was, and that's the new landscape of the TAC coming up with the addition of Tiffin Calvert into the league, and then now next year we'll be having Montpelier come into the league. There's a lot of things that'll change, just like it did in the Big Ten, where you don't have that Michigan-Ohio State rivalry game at the end of the season. Now it's towards the middle or maybe the 7th, 8th of the season, something like that. But it's a lot different now. It's funny, no matter what week it is, it's still a rivalry, and you can play the St. Francis Central anytime. It's going to be a rivalry. St. John, St. Francis, and Cardinal Stritch and Northwood. It's going to be a rivalry no matter what week it's in.
Well, here we go, 2nd down. Still short of the 1st down as the clock continues to run as we come up on 6 minutes to go here in this one.
This is where your JV players get a little bit of overtime. They get to play a little bit tonight on a Friday night under the lights, and then they got to wake up early in the morning and get on a bus or get in a car and get over to Northwood to play the JV game tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Always a hoot, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's real fun for the coaches.
Yeah, I'm sure they're enjoying that one.
They do a nice job with the JV players and everything for small schools as we are. You run skeleton crew. Sometimes you go with 11 players, and they still get the most out of it. The kids get to play, and that's what it's all about, getting reps and playing for your school.
Well, it's going to be 4th down and 1 here for Stritch, and they're as deep as they are in their own territory. Oh, no, wait. They're going to move the yardsticks. I seen the referee over there making the 1st down signal.
Yeah, that's a big thing of officiating. You got to be able to communicate. All 5 officials need to know what each other is doing, and sometimes things in front of you happen and you don't pay attention to what's going on the other side of the field because you may be cleaning up some mess on your side, and things just get cross-wired sometimes.
So Trenton Bestgrove still in there for Cardinal Stritch in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll keep it. He's going to follow his blockers. He's going to be stopped and driven back, but his forward progress will give him, we'll see where they spot that ball.
Gain.
About a 2-yard gain, yeah. 4 1/4 left to go here.
Well, I don't envy you sitting on this side of the field. Usually you're on the home side where you're looking at the sticks, where you're behind the sticks on this side, the visitor side here at Memorial Stadium at Clay. And it's a little bit different view, and you don't get to pick up the sticks as well as you can.
Rolling out now here is Bestgrove looking downfield, throws it. It's picked off. Still going. And brought down a pickoff there by Scott Slater. Slater picked the ball off at about the 17-yard line and drove it back. It looked like he was going to be knocked out of bounds there, Craig, but he was able to stay up, and he'll be down close to the goal line. He'll be 1st and goal here for Northwood.
I think they called it a touchdown.
Oh, did they now? I guess they did. You're right.
Yeah.
Touchdown
The referee, I saw him signal. He had goal line responsibilities on that one. He did signal it, but the column here was kind of in a way. I had to lean to my right to see it.
I was going to say, it was total. I could not see that corner over there, but regardless, it's still a touchdown here for Northwood to put the exclamation point on this one. So it'll be an extra point attempt here by Jacob Vickers. He'll put the ball up, and it is good. So 3:58 left in this one. Northwood leads it 46-0 here on the CW13.
Blackberry Corner on the corner of 579 and Elliston Road is a proud sponsor of Genoa football and has the best burgers, chicken, and pizza. You know the pizza. Everyone knows the pizza. Blackberry Corner also has charbroiled pork ribs and Jim's famous chicken dinners. Whether it's appetizers, pizza, or a full dinner, the great folks at Blackberry Corner can help fill you up and save you money. Stop out to Blackberry Corners on the corner of State Route 579 and Elliston Road for a meal or just a snack. Genoa Napa, your local auto parts store, located at State Route 51 in Genoa. It's time to prepare your vehicle for the harsh winter months. At Napa, we have what you need from antifreeze to wipers. Napa Know-How, 21971 West State Route 51.
Miles Habel, his legs got to be tired from kicking that ball, and sure enough, that ball will be grabbed at about the 18-yard line, dropped and picked back up. Getting out to about the 27, 28-yard line is James Dobson, and that's where Cardinal Stritch will start.
Yeah, well, it's nice to see some other kids getting game here. Like I said, under the lights on a Friday night. Unfortunately, I wish we were on the other side of it, but you got to start somewhere, and here comes our second-tier guys. And one thing that we will do, I know Cardinal Stritch, that we haven't done in the past for a couple of years, was to compete the whole way, and we'll see what our kids have as far as what they're going to do here.
Yeah, absolutely. You got twins on each side of the line. Pasco drops the snap, went to hand it off, fumbles the ball, and it's going to be recovered here by Northwood. And
well, when things happen, they happen.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours.
Open, I guess.
3:01 to go in this one. Wow. Northwood switches from defense to offense. I want to make sure that we take a moment and say thanks to some more of our sponsors here. TAS Electronics, big time thank you to them. Also a couple of newer ones. First Federal Bank, we want to thank them because they're your area bank. Also Amplex Internet, quality internet service for the area. We want to thank them, welcome them as a new one. And of course, an old friend, Danar's Automotive over on Navarre Avenue. Got to make sure we thank them. Also Creative Video Imagery, Mike Jameson and Company, for all your holiday events and wedding needs. Make sure we also tip our hat over for gracespeaks.org. Thank them as well, because they're bringing in, we'll talk more about it later, as here's the handoff, and again, that defense for Cardinal Stritch getting off the snap very quickly and aggressively.
Nice job by Ricky Lopez on that one, getting rid of the block and getting to the ball carrier.
Yeah, he doesn't, no one's told him what the score is. He's still playing as well he should. He's a darn good ball player.
Yeah, and it's not like Northwood hasn't brought in another line of solid guys. You got 75, Tim Hall and Brett Turner in there, and you got some big guys on the front line that they look like they can play some ball too for Northwood.
So it'll be 2nd down and 13. There's the handoff again. This time getting some good yardage over there was Marco Kelly, as he went around left side there and was able to penetrate for a few yards.
Ricky Lopez was in on that tackle about 5 yards downfield. I don't know if that's a good thing when your nose tackle makes a tackle 5 yards downfield, but he just came out. He might have hurt himself or something, but like I said, Northwood's going to keep pounding the ball as much as they can, and they're not going to be afraid to score, and Cardinal Stritch is going to have to pick up their end on defense and try to stop them here.
So the Clock winding down, 70 seconds and counting. Zeroff hands the ball off. And will be brought down at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we just had visitation where a bunch of 8th graders from the city of Toledo Catholic schools come in, and anybody Northwood or anybody like that can come in, and you just hope you can keep on building on to what Coach Weichel's got and the staff's got going for us, and Northwood's always going to be good, and we're just trying to compete with the best, and now, like I said, with bringing Tiffin Calvert into the league and Montpelier next year, we have to really kick up our efforts to make sure our guys are strong and everything else, and that's one thing. Northwood's strong, and
taking it in for 6 from 20 yards out there was Marco Kelly, and that'll put the final exclamation point on this one, as it was a 20-yard run for a touchdown, Northwood Rangers. You're on a cold and windy night here in Northwest Ohio.
Well, once again, I appreciate you guys doing a game, whether it's for Northwood or Cardinal Stritch, because like I said, you guys do an awesome job covering games for the schools, and like you said, the TAC is a league that's got good sports, and you guys do a nice job covering it.
Much appreciated. As the point after is put through, and with 21 seconds left, we'll keep it here. It's 53-0. And I want to make sure I thank Craig Meinzer here, the athletic director of Cardinal Stritch, who was able to fill in for and help give us a little bit of background information and stuff like that. And Craig, what is the school website if some of these 8th grade kids want to find out more about Cardinal Stritch?
It's www.katerischools.org. You can go on there and find out how you can be a Cardinal for a day and shadow one of our students or a couple of our students. We've got a lot of good things going on. We've got our academic STEM program, science, technology, engineering, math, and medicine. We're winning some championships in the TAC, and in the last 3 years since I've been here, our coaches have done a great job getting our kids to compete in the classroom as well as the fields and courts.
Well, I'm waiting for the kickoff here. Miles Habel had to go and get the.
He looks tired. Just
I was going to say,
kick all the time.
Reminds me. Remember when we were kids? Those old magnetic football games when you had the field goal kicker.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had to.
Yes.
He had to flick that little thing that moved his leg, and the leg would just automatically kick and usually it was a spitball or something like that that you used for a football.
If you cheated, it was.
Yep.
Otherwise, it was true felt. But.
Well, are you making an accusation here against me?
I'm guilty of it too. Anything to beat a friend.
And that's about how most of my kicks went when I used to play magnetic football, as it's grabbed up over the right side, getting outside, one man to beat, and that's the kicker, and Miles Habel able to keep it. That was a big hit over there he threw.
Yeah, well, you got the Northwood fans cheering on that one, and the Cardinal Stritch fans not like it, but it was a good, clean hit. There's nothing you can do about that. He has the right to knock the guy out of bounds.
And that he did. It's been the Miles Habel show here tonight. He's had to kick and kick and kick, and he finishes it off with a nice big tackle as he keeps the shutout for Northwood.
I was talking to Coach James before the game, and Miles was getting his ankles taped, and I said, just tape him real tight so he can't run. And he says, he's got some issues with his ankles. You can't tell the way he's kicking the ball and running.
Yeah, he's had a couple go for a touchback. Here's the pass over on the left side. It's complete. Bobby Romstad pulls it down at about the 13-yard line, but the time will hit 0 on the final play of the game as Northwood defeats Cardinal Stritch by a score of 53-0. Craig Meinzer, I appreciate you very much coming in and sitting up here in the booth with us. We appreciate it, and I hope our paths will cross again here in the broadcast booth.
I hope so, too, and I'm sure you'll be somewhere around our facility, and I appreciate the opportunity. It's been fun.
Thanks a lot. Well, 53-0 your final. We'll be back to close things up here on the CW13.
thought I would like to be on TV. I never thought it would end my career.
You can't always stop a thief, but a security DVR from TAS in your vehicle can help you capture them. Discreet, motion-activated, always vigilant. For as little as $149 installed, you get a real sense of security.
I almost got away with it.
TAS Electronics. It's hot.
No longer just a luxury, but a vital service in most households, and your family deserves the best. Amplex Internet provides reliable and affordable service to rural and suburban locations throughout Northwest Ohio, including Bowling Green, Port Clinton, Genoa, Fremont, Oak Harbor, and many other communities. No phone or cable line needed, and there is no hidden fees or extra charges. Find out why thousands of satisfied customers choose Amplex Internet. Visit us at www.amplex.net.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium here at Clay High School here in Oregon. Is your final Northwood 53, Cardinals Stritch nothing. I'm Mick. This here right now is Chandler Hayes. Chandler, first of all, congratulations. A huge victory against a rival.
Thank you. We played hard and feel like we deserved it. Worked a lot hard on this offseason.
Yeah, well, let's talk now here about for the Northwood program here for you. And this team is now 2-4. Do you feel like you guys have turned things around?
Yeah, we just don't pay attention to the record. We just play because we can't let that get in our heads, because once we do that, then it starts getting down on ourselves and we're not going to play to our full potential. And where we came out this whole practice, this whole week, we came out fired up, practicing hard, and just being fundamentally sound and executing. That's what we did tonight.
Well, let's talk about your game here. I mean, you did a little bit of everything here tonight. I mean, whether it was receiving, rushing, or on special teams or anything, you pretty much did everything. I mean, the only thing you had left to do was to push Miles Hibble out of the way so you could kick the ball. I mean, you had a pretty good game tonight.
Thank you. It's just like when you get counted for, when obviously number 9 Dominic Brumage was out, and I had to step up and take that role of being one of the leaders on the team and being everywhere and being like a hybrid on the offense. And all I had to do was just, as I said, be in my playbook, watch film, see what they're running, and then next thing I know, I'm all over the place during practice, and that's how it works out.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Chandler, I appreciate you taking the time to join us here, and best of luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you very much.
All right. Yeah, Chandler Hayes joining us here, and we're going to call it a night here at Clay High School here in Oregon, as we're going to close out here on the Toledo Sports Network. Thanks to our crew for a job well done. We appreciate it very much. For everyone here, I'm Mick saying so long, everyone. Your final again, Northwood 53, Cardinal Stritch nothing. We're going to send it now over to Millbury, where Lake gets ready to take on Eastwood, and Norm Waymer and Mike Bauman with the call. Gentlemen?